Family life. Family life. Carson Shaver. Thanks, Bart. Back when I had hair, I was living on my boat in the Keys, playing guitar in the tiki bars at night, teaching college kids to dive during the day. It was paradise. Cut to a dark, dank tunnel, wire trays 4 deep on the walls, cascading by overhead cars, pipes filled with black, icky, sticky, smelly highway ooze. And in the middle of this Orwellian nightmare was a weatherproof box with a computer that I had to fix. How did I go from a carefree, sun-drenched troubadour to the cesspool of the computer world? I'll give it to you in one word: children. It started with the girl, Callie. I thought, I'm not going to change, and I didn't. It was great. Till 17 months later, my wife said, "Let's go in the bathroom." And I said, "What's this? What's it look like?" "Oh, you're kidding me. No." 2 kids in diapers. 2 car payments cost less. We stopped at 2. You know why we stopped at 2? We did not want 3. So life as I knew it had ended, but inside, man, I'm a rocker. You guys know, I play in a band. Zeppelin would come from the land of the ice and snow where the midnight sun with hot springs flow and smoke on the water. Yeah, that's me, man. Now it's more like the sun did not shine. It was too wet to play, so we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. I sat there with you, and I said, how I wish we had something to do. I can really, no kidding, recite it start to finish along with the Grinch. The second kid. By that time, my wife's maternity clothes were her regular clothes. Everything became kid-centric. I was used to going boating, fishing, playing gigs all the time, and it became an endless blur of horses, archery, pulling arrows out of horses. No, just... And the days of waking up on a Saturday and doing nothing, leisurely reading a good book cover to cover, were gone. Gone. Washed away by a flood of dirty diapers, baby vomit, and Barney. You learn weird stuff, like how to yell at the top of your lungs without raising your voice. You're going to shut up right now and you're not going to say another word. No, we're not quite ready to order yet, thank you. If you don't shut up, I'm going to march both of you out of here right away. Yes, can we have some more water, please? Thanks. So we live out in the country, and Jordan has called it a gentleman's farm, but he's also told me that I'm no gentleman. But when I tell people we live in Christmas and have 2 kids, you see it in their faces. They're thinking, Christmas, I'll bet they're like those kids on Appalachia specials on PBS, you know, dirty with bib overalls and a shotgun and a squirrel going, "You getting off of my property? I'm going to count backwards to 10, 8, 2, 12. And then we started to collect animals. And you know what happened? It turned our happy home into a house of lies. Horses only cost $75 a month. The barn was $5,000. Do you guys have any idea what it costs to call the vet at 3:30 on a Sunday morning? Well, I could say it. He didn't have to worry about making his mortgage payment. The farm was tolerable, but not like the teenagers they turned into. I mean, at least manure will work with you. There's no subject on which my daughter was not and is not an expert. She was in the 4-H Ambassadors Club from the time that she was 9. After 10 years, they run it just like Toastmasters. And after 10 years, it was like arguing with a mirror. The boy was no better. Anybody here ever see the movie Major Payne? It's about it's about a combat vet who becomes an ROTC instructor. And one Sunday we're in church. My son had this movie memorized. We're in church, and the pastor has all the little kids come up and sit on the stairs to tell a nice little sermon, and he says, "Does anyone know the story of the little engine that could?" And my son, me. I'm in the back. I'm doing the sound at the church, sitting there at the board going, "Oh boy." Sam goes, "Once upon a time, deep in the jungle, there was a little engine that could, and it was chugging across the enemy lines, bringing a freight train load of M16s and a nuclear payload. And when they blew the bridge, he never even stopped, not even when they climbed aboard the train and popped the conductor's eyes out of his head. And stop, Sammy." And everybody turns around and goes, "Yeah, that's the Schaefer kid." So, all in all, it's been a wild one, filled with love, laughter, and I'm still totally broke. I used to be cool. Now I'm just a parent. Mr. Contest Master.